Hey guys, welcome. My name is Kaja, and 2 years ago I did my semester abroad, my exchange here in Thailand, in Bangkok at Chulalongkorn University. And today, almost 2 years later, I am officially back in Chula for the first time. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you basically everything you need to know about Chula. I'm gonna tell you about my experience studying here at Chula and give you some advice that will probably help you to decide whether Chula is a place for you. So keep watching if you're interested in that. Oh my god, you guys, this is official. It's happening. I'm officially back in Chula after 2 years. Oh my god, this is such a weird feeling. Good feeling though, a really good feeling.
Chulalongkorn University, also known as Chula, is located right in the heart of Bangkok.
Basically everything here and all the old buildings, this is all Chula's campus.
Which basically means that you're in the middle of one of the craziest, one of the busiest, but also one of the most exciting cities in the world. And you get to watch Bangkok's skyline from your classroom every single day, which for me was one of the highlights of attending Chula.
Imagine going to school with this view every day. I can tell you that was pretty good. That's one thing I must say about Chula, is that location is literally perfect. It's in the heart of Bangkok. It's right by Lumpini Park, which is like the central park of Bangkok, by Siam Square, which is like one of the main shopping areas. It's a very, very good location. And you might be thinking, okay, whatever location, but in Bangkok, location is really important because one of the main issues in this city is traffic. Crazy, intense traffic.
Chula was founded in 1917 during King Chulalongkorn's regime, which makes Chula the oldest institute of higher education in Thailand, and it is also often considered as the best university, not only in Bangkok but in all of Thailand.
So probably the number one thing that you want to know if you're trying to decide if you should choose Chula or not is whether Chula is a good university. If you compare Chula to other universities in Thailand, Chula is considered to be the best university here in Thailand, and it's considered to be like the most prestige school. So if you're wearing the Chula uniform, that's one thing. In Chula, all students wear uniforms, also exchange students. So if you're gonna come here, you will have to wear the uniform unless you're a master's student. Master's students don't have to wear uniforms. But anyways, if you're wearing the Chula uniform and you hang around Bangkok and people see you're from Chula, even if you're an exchange student, people will probably think that you're smart because you're like, you know, you're in the Oxford of Thailand.
There are approximately 35,000 students attending Chula, and the school is divided into 19 different faculties, which means that you can basically study anything from business to medicine to arts and engineering.
When I was in Chula, I went to the business school. But I also knew some other exchange students that went to different faculties. But still, I would say that big majority, like almost 70–80% of exchange students at Chula go to business/economic faculty. So this used to be my old way to school, where I always used to rush because I would always be late. And this building right here behind me, this is the business school building where I used to have majority of my classes, and then once a week I would have one class in art faculty. So I'm not sure if it's still like this, but when I used to go to Chula, if you were in the business faculty or whatever other faculty you were in as an exchange student, you were only allowed to do one class outside of your own faculty. And this door is where I would rush every single morning. Let's see if we can go up. I mean, I know we can. So I found the floor where I used to have classes, and I'm only like covered in sweat because I walked two stairs, two conditions and whatever. So what a view, you guys, what a view. This is where I would come to study. I'm whispering because people might be studying here. So the AC is like insane. That's the computer room. As you can see, people are like sitting here and studying. Now as you can probably tell, we are entering the canteen. So this is where everyone has lunch at school. One thing about this canteen is that there is like no air condition here, only the fans. And when you eat spicy food and you're in your uniform, it's freaking hot. But the food in general, it's pretty good, pretty decent, very cheap. As far as I remember, to be honest, I don't remember how much I used to pay for my lunch, but something tells me 20 baht, 30 baht. I don't eat meat though, so that's why it was probably cheaper.
Also, they have a lot of these weird, colorful drinks. No idea what it is. Looks very mysterious.
This area right here, these tables used to be where all international students would always have lunch. This is where you fill up your water with water. Well, you fill up your water with water. There's a coffee shop right there. There are a lot of coffee shops on the campus. And this building right here is the library. And there's also a bookstore where you can get Chula gear, like t-shirts and shit like that, and books, and well, obviously bookstore.
One of the best things about Chula is probably the campus. It's very green and spacious. There's basically everything you need, like gym, shops, libraries, cafes. My favorite part of the campus is definitely the old part, which is absolutely beautiful and really well maintained. And the whole contrast of the old architecture and the new skyscrapers popping in the back is just a really spectacular view.
You know, it's funny how quickly time passes. When you are in the moment, you feel like everything will last forever. But then time just goes by so fast. It's been 2 years and I still remember my very last day in Chula. I was walking where I'm walking right now in my uniform. And I was being so sad that I was leaving this place and thinking if I will ever come back or when I will come back. So if you are in Chula right now, if you're going to Chula, or if you are pretty much anywhere man, just enjoy it while you can. Be happy and try to be positive every single day. Not every single day will be great. Like, not every single day at Chula was great. There are days when I was annoyed. There are days, multiple days, when I was very hangover. And when life wasn't that great, but still, you know, with time, I feel like you forget the bad things. I mean, obviously, unless they're super bad, but the bad days I had, the times I was annoyed with my friends or tired or whatever, I don't even remember that anymore. But what I remember is all the good times I had. So just enjoy it while you can, because, you know, I mean, it might never come back. Make as many good memories as you can, because you will keep these memories with you forever. And these good memories, these good moments are what matters. Would I recommend Chula? Yes. I would freaking recommend Chula anytime to anyone. I had absolutely incredible experience at Chula. I wish I could turn back the time. I wish I could turn back the time and do it all over again, because it was so good. I would say in general that Thailand and Bangkok are very, very good places for exchange for semester abroad, because, well, it's affordable and there's a lot to do here. Bangkok is such a dynamic, fast developing city, especially if you come from a different place. If you come from Europe like I do, I'm Polish, it will be like a completely different world, and that's what's so amazing. You know, you come to the city that is like a different world basically, and it's like, I feel like your experience is even better if you choose to come to a place that is so different to where you come from, because then every day is going to be exciting. That's how I felt here. That's what I love about being here in Thailand. I felt like every single day was exciting. It didn't matter what I was doing. I was just in school. I mean, like, this was my freaking school, look at this. Or I was just going to a market, or I was going to cinema, or I was going to a temple, I was partying. Whatever I was doing, I felt like life was exciting and interesting, and I was learning something new every single day. And I love the fact that Bangkok is such an international city. And I would say in general, people who choose Bangkok for their exchange semester are quite open-minded people, and they're usually up for doing things. You know, they're not that kind of people who just want to sit in the library, sorry. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sitting in a library, but I guess if you just want to sit in a library, you don't come to Bangkok, you know. There is a great library here, so you can do that as well. Anyways, in general, people are quite adventurous. They want to travel, they want to go out, they want to party, they want to enjoy life, meet new people, and yeah. Obviously, Bangkok is an amazing base to have if you want to travel in Southeast Asia. You can get really affordable flights, really affordable bus rides, train tickets, and just basically travel all around Southeast Asia. I'm trying to think if there's anything I regret, so you can learn from me. You can learn from Auntie Kaja. To be honest, maybe one thing that I regret is that in the beginning, I was having a little hard time to get used to everything. But at the same time, I think it's normal. When I got to Bangkok, I kept comparing Bangkok with Shanghai. I used to live in Shanghai before, and I kept saying that Shanghai is so much better, so much more developed, so much easier to live in than Bangkok. And you know what? It is true. Shanghai is more developed, and it is easier to live in Shanghai than in Bangkok because public transportation, because many things. However, try to not compare things. I know it's easier said than done, and you'll probably do it anyway, so what the hell, but you know, that's what aunties are for, to give you good advice. And in general, in the beginning, I think I was like really trying hard to figure my life out and settle down and do everything properly. But yeah, I don't know, don't be a control freak. Don't be a control freak. Just accept the fact that in the beginning it will be difficult, and it will take you a while to get used to Bangkok, and it will take you a while to have this great experience that you came here for. You know, you might be watching my vlogs and you're thinking like, you know, I'm gonna have this great time in Bangkok, I'm gonna come, I'm gonna party, I'm gonna do what Kaja did. Hopefully someone out there is thinking that. Anyways, and you might come here and then you're like, okay, I don't really like the people. Bangkok annoys me. It's so hectic. It's so fucking hot. I'm dying all the time. I'm hungover. Whatever. I'm trying to say that beginnings might be hard. My beginning here was also quite hard. I don't think I really vlogged it. I wasn't really that open about it because I just started vlogging back then, and I was just not very comfortable with talking to a camera. It's not like I was trying to hide it, but I don't know, I just wasn't comfortable. I just wasn't comfortable saying everything and putting everything out there on the internet. But yeah, I did struggle a lot in the beginning. When I came to Bangkok, as I said, I kept comparing it to Shanghai. I didn't love the city. I thought it was too chaotic. I thought it was too hot. But then eventually I got used to it. I got used to everything. Craziness of Bangkok stopped bothering me. The heat, I mean, the heat always bothers you a little bit, but anyways, you get used to things. Trust me. My mom always says that you can get used to everything, and it's true. So if you come here and your experience is not as amazing as my experience seemed to be, if you watched my vlogs, if you didn't do it, I highly encourage you to watch my vlogs from Chula. I made plenty of vlogs when I was studying here. Don't worry, it will probably get better with time. Everything always gets better with time.
For me, attending Chula was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It was one of the most incredible and life-changing experiences of my life, and I can only very, very highly recommend it to you guys.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and yeah, just let me know if there's anything else. And I hopefully see you soon. Bye guys. I have to go because I'm sweating my ass off. I'm like literally dying. Bye.